YouTube! Alan back with another gameplay and joined by my partner in crime, so to speak.
Tony.
Yeah,
Hello,
Tony.
YouTube.
AKA Zero. And I guess, is partner appropriate for this game? Die Hard Trilogy? Guess we're trying to stop criminals or something? So, I should have said what game it was. It's Die Hard Trilogy on the PlayStation 1. Played via the PlayStation 3. And Tony's going to play, because I've never played this before, and he's going to give an insightful gameplay. He promised.
You keep making promises on my behalf.
That's because I know you so well.
I have semi-control, yes.
Of course, isn't this like called Dynamite DK or something in Japan? It's like not Die Hard? Or am I thinking of another game? I don't know.
Oh yes.
Wow, that's a lot of fogging.
Yeah.
You can tell this was early 3D.
Now, there are an incredible amount of terrorists that you have to kill in this game, and you also have to save people. So, naturally enough, the red dots kill, the blue dots save.
Ah, right.
And I don't seem to be running out of ammo, which is good.
Well, it keeps going down to... No, you are running out of ammo, but then you seem to pick up more. Like, you're down to 9 shots now. 5, 4, 3, 0. But I don't know.
Hey! More guns.
Apparently there's nothing but guns in this parking lot.
As in most parking lots in America.
Ooh. Not going for the American audience then, are we?
I've seen Die Hard, the film. This is actually pretty accurate.
Is it? Now, I've seen Die Hard, but not in years, so I couldn't tell you if it's accurate or not. It probably is, I don't know. I'd imagine it's Bruce Willis. Isn't he trying to like stop a terrorist in a building or something?
Oh, that's an even bigger gun.
It is.
Wait, what's that? What's a yellow
Makes
dot?
him look
Ooh, armor.
fairly odd though, that animation. And the camera spins around fairly... are you controlling that or is it...
Yeah.
Alright.
It's,
Eleanor.
No, it's actually just the directional control pad. Pressing forward makes him run forward, and then you have to spin the camera to see what direction you want him to go forward into.
Okay, that sounds a bit odd. It's all done on the D-pad.
All done with the D-pad, yeah.
Okay.
Which is an interesting enough way to do it.
Slightly motion sickness inducing. At least from you watching.
We're not surrounded. How dare they say that?
No, they're all lined up in front. Which is the exact opposite of being surrounded. So what's the objective here anyway?
You have to get all the hostages out, and then I think move to the next level. It's level by level, kill as many as you can, and then get the hostages. So the hostage escaped, good. So that's the 2 I've gotten now. And here's another.
Oh, I take it you've got 2 grenades in as well.
Oh, I ran out of.
Apparently the bomb has been triggered. That doesn't sound good.
Not overly, no. I assume I should get out of here.
And they're making sure you're not missing that that counter. It's kind of like...
I can't get out of here.
I'm going to go completely off topic now, but sure, what the hell. You're going to die, so I may as well go off topic. No!
You got 5 seconds to make your point.
That's going to take longer than that. But it's like this counter. And there's a guy around where we are that has a car, and on the fuel pump cover has a big sticker, diesel. You know, if you buy a diesel car, do you really need to be reminded all the time that it's a diesel car? Every time you go to a gas station, it's, oh, better not put on the petrol. You know, how
people do that.
Oh, I know it's happened.
In fact, on that note, it was one of the biggest drug busts in Irish history, in Irish police history. They found a boat just off... Oh, I got killed. That didn't happen last time. They found
You got killed quick.
I really did. They're better this time. They were ready for me. But there was a boat off the coast of Cork, and I know we're going very off topic here. This is no longer a gameplay video.
It's Irish criminal history time.
Absolutely.
No top tips. It's well, I guess it's tips for. You're going to have a tip for Irish criminals, I guess.
I actually am. Yeah. Make sure you have the right.
It said you did well.
Probably did.
You got gunned down in a car park. Motherfucker.
Can we say that?
It did.
I'm top of the list. Oh, the list is not very good. But this, the boat was just found off the coast of Cork, I think it was, with lots of cocaine. It was, I don't know, like 200 million euro.
It's what we call a good party over here.
A good party worth of cocaine. And the boat had been filled with petrol and obviously needed diesel. So they had realised the boat no longer worked and basically fled. So they left kind of the boat and all the cocaine. And up until very recently, it was one of the biggest drug busts in police history. And it was just completely accidental because they put in the wrong fuel. So, for the top tip for the day, if you are bringing cocaine into the country or into any country,
make sure you check what fuel your boat takes.
Make sure you have the correct fuel.
There we go.
And why not? A hot dog.
And his tip for today is that if it's Christmas, you should have turkey.
That's a reasonable tip.
Unless you're vegetarian.
Or just don't like turkey.
That too. It would be nice if you could finish this level.
I'm going to try. I know what I did wrong. I didn't disarm the bomb.
Well, that was obvious. I knew that. I've never played this before. The counter was taking up about 70% of the screen, timing down.
There's 5 enemies left, I'm told.
Oh, right, so that's what that counter is. You can't see it in the camera because this camera doesn't like focusing on
anything.
Well, anything, yeah. But up in the top right corner beside that mugshot is a counter, and now it says 4.
Gotcha.
Now it says 8, what the hell? Or is that maybe 3?
Oh, they keep coming down the elevator, remember?
Oh, right.
So I have to find these people, save them.
Sure, you just have to say to her, get the hell out of here.
I should really learn how to use my grenades.
Yeah, or how to aim up. It looks like he's constantly running, with the gun facing the ground.
Yeah, it does a little.
Running in, to the hostages. Get the hell out of here! I'll shoot my feet.
I'll shoot my feet.
He does end up with fairly damaged feet. If you look, he's got no. Isn't he barefoot there?
He is, which I. As far as I can remember, he was in the movie.
Yeah, he ended up with like glass and stuff. Did you just throw a grenade?
No, I just picked one up.
Okay, so there's a few more.
I need those hostages to escape. I don't want to shoot them accidentally. Or indeed, on purpose. Hostages. Now, if I remember correctly, the bomb was actually in the lift. Oh! I think I killed one hostage.
Oops. Is that why MIA come up?
Oh, that's how you use a grenade. Good enough.
How did you do it?
Press the square button. There's the tip for the day. Grenade is a square button.
It's not as good as the other tip.
No, the other tip will actually make you a lot more money. We're not condoning crime.
Well,
We're
that's
just saying if you're already on that particular life path.
If that is your career choice. Although if that is your career choice and you do happen to be utilising grenades in real life, trying to press a square will probably...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yay!
Way!
Apparently I don't have to disarm the bomb, I just have to stand next to it.
So you get to go
Tip for the day, don't do that in real life. I think that's 3 tips for the day in about 5 minutes.
Yeah. So on to the reception. Level 2. This does seem to be about our limit.
Level 2, yeah.
Yeah. So which is good. Get to our usual level 2. Now, I seem to recall reading reviews about this back in the day, and it's Die Hard Trilogy, so basically it does all 3 movies, but each one is represented by a different gameplay type. So you have a kind of an action game, a driving game, and I think a light kind of gun game, a non-rated shooting
I would comment upon that, but I actually never got past the first game. So...
All right, so you. I should point out that Tony picked this game going, I played this game back in the day. I
did play this game.
So I said,
just never
great, this is one that you'll have some insightful, information on. So we won't look completely uninformed like usual. And by insightful, he's played level 1.
Get out of my way. No, I never said...
That guy's got his head stuck in the wall.
I never said I didn't get past the first level. I said I never got past the first game.
Right. You have to do them in order, then you can't choose.
As far as I know, yes.
Oh, that's a bit crap.
A little bit.
To be honest, if I seen John McClane there run around just shooting everything in sight, and I was one of the hostages, I would just assume that he was a terrorist, to be honest.
Are you sure he's here to save us? He says he is. We gotta trust him on this one. Well, who are you? To be fair, he seems to be made of steel. Because they're shooting him a lot, and he's shooting them a reasonable amount, and they're dying, as you'd reasonably expect. But this guy has a lot of health.
Well, now, we're assuming that that they're using bullets. They could be using blanks, they could be using... Maybe they've got potato guns.
Maybe this is
Spud guns. Pew.
Maybe this is all actually just a movie, and they're just actors being shot. So we're using blanks!
Oh, what was that all about?
Oh, you have to walk open. You have to walk into crates to open them.
Right.
And then you pick up things.
That happens in real life too.
Oh, people coming down an elevator. Yeah. Okay.
It's interesting though, because you can see that the level progression is the tower. So it does actually look like an interesting game. I mean, the graphics are very much PlayStation. The is aged.
That's putting it nicely.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, okay, the textures are a little bit repetitive, and there's a little bit of pixelation on them. But that's fine. There's a heavy amount of fogging that goes on. That's a little off-putting, but I think you get that with the early 3D games. I personally feel that we jumped to 3D perhaps a little before the technology was really ready for it. That was a funny walk. Look at that!
Yeah.
Did she shit herself?
Let's not comment upon that. What I find is that, they have all these hostages, and once I come up to them and release them, they start running to the exit. And even if the hostages are running towards the exit and past the terrorist, they don't seem to care. Like, oh, there's a hostage running for an exit. I'll let them go. It'll be fine.
What did he say about photos? Best photos he ever got or something?
The best Christmas bonus I ever got.
Ah, right. I forgot this took place on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or something, didn't it?
And I think the second one did as well. I don't think the third one did. Or indeed the fourth one that was recent enough.
Yeah, Die Hard 4 is not that great.
Although he does destroy a helicopter with a car.
Oh, I didn't like that.
That was so over the top, I found it really amusing.
I felt it was just too over the top for me. I like a certain degree of plausibility in my action movies. I know they're meant to be, somewhat extreme, but it was too far from me.
Well,
I mean, one man, taking out an army single-handedly. Now, come on, that happens all the time.
I found it so hammy that it was just enjoyable at that point. It was kind of a nod and a wink to the camera.
Which I would do now, but no one had seen it.
Bomb triggered. Oh, there's the bomb right next to me. Good. We got past level 2.
Mm-hmm.
We're improving.
We'll give it a couple minutes and then wrap it up because we're nearly at 15 minutes, and I've got a funny feeling you're getting too into this.
Yeah. What can I say? I've just killed about, I don't know, 50 people. It's my kind of a night.
Yeah, I was getting a little bit of motion sickness from all the camera twirling at the beginning, but no, I've settled down, and it does look like a good game. It got good reviews back in the day, and I can see why. especially if you manage to play the other movies as well. Unless I'm thinking of a different version of it, maybe the Saturn version.
No, as far as I know, you are correct. It's meant to be 3 different games.
Isn't that unusual? Like nowadays, you think they could release that just as 3 games, like on their own, like bundling it up together, and it sounds like a really good value package.
It does. Now, would anyone, or would everyone, kind of have the same reaction to it? You know, just say you really like action games and but you really, really hate driving games, and you have to have a driving game in level 2 to get through. Oh, you're running to the exit, aren't you? Good. And
I don't know. It might just be me, but I tend to prefer shooting the hostages in these games. I like to release them, and just as they're kind of getting away, shoot them.
You know what that's called?
I'm free.
Terrorism. Or just being a jerk.
I would have gone with the jerk, but to be honest, it just seems so much more rewarding. Although I do hope then I don't come to rescue myself as a kidnapped person, which it would be very much odd because I'd have cloned myself to do it, but...
It's funny enough, I remember I was playing Bioshock, and you know you take the... what are they called? The little sisters?
Yeah.
And you have the choice of either harvesting them for the atom or letting them go. Now I just let them go. And I remember I was playing it with one of our friends, and he said, God, you let them go. I didn't even think about it, I just harvested them without a second thought. I thought, wow, really? And you're such a nice guy.
Or so it seems.
So it seems, but no, I just harvest those little girls without a second thought. Okay.
Well, he just seen them as resources.
As I suppose they are. Get out of my way. No.
Which I guess then he must not have given too much to the... I guess they were going for kind of a moral, element in the game. Are you on the side of good or evil? Do you want to let them free, and because they're only little children?
Yeah.
Or do you just kill them?
It's hard to do that though. I mean, if you're having a straight good versus straight evil without any shades of grey, it's not as compelling.
That's what I meant. I felt that they were going for where do you fall in it, because there is no right or wrong necessarily in that scenario. If
killing little children? I beg to differ.
It's a case of the world of Bioshock, and we are really off topic now that we're talking about Bioshock. Boss. Yeah, we'll say Bioshock for another day.
Wow, he's like me. He's taking a lot of bullets,
and apparently not retaliating. And we're just standing there going, ha ha ha.
Oh, he killed me. And I guess that wraps it up.
Yeah, we better wrap it up because this one's getting on long.
And we haven't even talked about the game. It's good.
Oh yeah, Die Hard on the PlayStation 1.
Die Hard on the PlayStation 1. It's one I own, or at least used to own. I think I still have it. And I remember really enjoying it.
Still haven't played it.
We could actually solve that right now.
No, we've been lying about this. Anyway, you were saying, sorry.
Yes, I think it's a very enjoyable game. So I'll just shoot my way into this records book. Stop following me around.
That is actually a bit freaky.
It actually is.
Okay. Well, that's how I'm going to end this review.
Go ahead.
I just did.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Until next time, thanks to everyone for commenting, subscribing, liking. Always appreciate the feedback, and we'll see you again soon.